How are we doing, guys? So we're back over in Berkhamsted for another fitted wardrobe job. We've got 3 of them to build this week. Standard one in a small alcove, and then we've got a couple of odd ones that go along a wall, but they've got a loft hatch and they've got windows. So yeah, should be an interesting week. So as you can see, we're all set up out on their decking, out in the sun. Ricky's enjoying his sit down. Got the board set up. We've already started doing some cuts. Let the fun begin. Where our first wardrobe's going to go, just in this little alcove, all the way up to the ceiling. A couple of fillet panels, a double door, some adjustable shelving and some hanging. We've got our basic carcass assembled. We've routed out the bottom, got our feet on. We've got a little routed 6mm groove under here, which is where our back's going to inset into. We're just going to flip this over now. Okay, so we've got it flipped over now. Now you can see our 6mm deep groove all the way around, which is where our backboard is going to sit. And then we've got our centrepiece to go up the whole length. And then we'll have a fixed shelf in the middle. Our cabinet carcass is made. It's been levelled with the levelling feet. Just got to put the fillets in. Got to cut a decal panel to go in down there. Fillet panel to go in down there, but we're going to lose half this socket. We've got to set the panel back a bit so that she can still get to it. Yeah, that's it. Got that decal panel's in. Doors are going to be recessed inside that. We've got another one here. And we've stepped the fillet panel, you can just about see it, back so that we can still get on that socket if we need to. It's not ideal, but that's how the client wants it. So if I made it any smaller so they could get to the socket complete to unscrew it, then this wardrobe would be so bloody small you get no use out of it. On our doors now, this is our door, quite big. We're going for a shaker style. So we've got a 90mm frame. As you can see, this one's already been done. Put the frame on. So how we do this, I cut this is 90 across here. I cut my width at 95, then I use a flush cut router once I've pinned it to go around the outside to get that perfect finish. And then a little rub down and it's ready to paint. So we've got to glue these on now. So I use a roller with wood glue. I'm going to roll all the frame, and then I'm going to roll the backs of the bits as well, and then they'll get glued and pinned. This board is perfectly square on this decking, so always try and work on a flat level surface if you can, so you get a nice flat door like this. And you've got your panels, your beads on, or whatever you want to call these. Brain's not working. And now we're going to use a flush cut router to trim the door up so it looks like that one over there. So this is what's called a flush cut router. As you can see, it's got a bearing on there, which is the same width as the blade. So when you go round, you set the bearing to your lowest point, which is this one, and then it will trim the excess off. Just like that. Got about all the dust on the camera lens. But yeah, there you go. Now a little sand down, and that's those 2 doors done for this particular wardrobe. We will do now is cut the hinge ready for hinges. So I've come down 100mm from the bottom, or up for 100 from the bottom. I've then gone 75, and I've done the same at the other end, 100 and 75. I'm putting 4 hinges on these doors because they're so long. I don't want them bowing, so this gives me more control over the doors. And I'm going to use this little jig to do my hinge holes on all 4 doors, on both doors, and then we get the doors hung. And there you go, all our holes are now cut for the hinges on both doors. Just got to put the hinges on and go and hang them. So the doors are now on. We just got to put a little bit of sort of cornice style around the top, and a little bit of sort of skirting around the bottom just to finish it off. And then cut a few more shelves to go in this side, and then in this side we've got storage up there. We're going to have 2 hanging rails. So yeah, this one's coming along, and I don't know if you watched the live yesterday, because if you did, you would have seen us building the other wardrobes for the other room. Turn the radio down. So we built yesterday, so you've got, so these are just the doors, they ain't got to be hung yet. So this one's going to be all hanging with storage. It's all been levelled and joined together. We've just got to do all the fillet panels. And then you've got this double cupboard, which is going to be all hanging because we haven't got the depth, because this is actually a chimney breast. So as you can see here, we've got a chimney breast. It's not as big this side. The other side is a lot deeper. So we managed to lose a 500 odd deep cabinet there inside the alcove, and then some 350s here. So we're going to try and get the fillet panels all in today, decor panels on, shelves in, skirtings on. If we can get that done today, and then tomorrow we might have to pull off for a day because the customer's got to clear the other room ready for us to do the same sort of thing but in the other room. See, with that, we measure it and make them at my house again. Don't forget guys, like, share, follow, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel.